What happens when international tensions escalate unexpectedly? A calm day is disrupted by an unforeseen violent event causing worldwide disturbance. This incident leaves us pondering how nations tackle abrupt violence. How do they react when peace is broken without a warning? This isn't just theory, but the frightening truth of the recent Reasi bus attack. Today we delve into the chilling events surrounding the Reasi bus attack. The date was May 29, 2024, an ordinary day that would soon take a tragic turn. The sun rose as usual over the historic town of Reasi, a popular destination nestled in the northern region of India. The local bus, a frequent sight on these roads, began its regular route, ferrying locals and tourists alike, all oblivious to the imminent danger. The day was progressing as any other, with the bus humming along the serpentine mountain roads. On board, the passengers, a motley crew of local residents and excited tourists, were engrossed in their own worlds, some admiring the scenic beauty, others engrossed in their conversations, and a few dozing off to the rhythm of the moving bus. Meanwhile, security measures were in place, as was the norm in such sensitive regions. Patrols were on their daily routes, checkpoints were manned, and surveillance was in operation. Despite the underlying tension that is often a part of life in such areas, the day was unfolding in its usual rhythm. However, lurking in the shadows were the grim figures of terror. Warnings had been issued, whispers of a possible attack had been doing the rounds, yet they were largely brushed aside as mere fear-mongering. The regularity of the day, the seeming peace, had served to lower the guard. And then, without warning, the ordinary transformed into the extraordinary. The tranquil journey was shattered by a deafening explosion. The bus, once a symbol of normalcy and routine, was now a scene of chaos and devastation. In the blink of an eye, the lives of the passengers and their families were changed forever. In the wake of the attack, shockwaves reverberated across the globe. The Reasi bus assault, a chilling act of violence, left a deep, indelible mark on the world. The immediate aftermath was a scene of chaos and confusion, a grim tableau of destruction that tested the resilience of humanity. The number of casualties was heart-rendingly high, with countless innocents caught in the crossfire of this senseless act. Emergency services were quick to respond, their sirens piercing the stillness of the aftermath as they rushed to the scene. Their prompt action, a beacon of hope in the grim situation, helped save numerous lives, their heroic efforts a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. The public reaction was one of shock and dismay, the horrifying news spreading like wildfire across social media platforms and news channels. The world watched in stunned silence as the magnitude of the attack unfolded, their collective hearts going out to the victims and their families. It was a stark reminder of the unpredictability of violence and the fragility of peace. In the midst of the chaos, a chilling declaration emerged. The TRF, an offshoot of Lashkar-e-Taiba, claimed responsibility for the attack. Their audacious claim sent chills down the spine of the international community. Their brazen proclamation a blatant challenge to peace and security. The group didn't stop at claiming responsibility. They also issued a warning of further attacks, a grim forecast that sent ripples of fear and uncertainty across the globe. As the dust settled, the world was left to grapple with the horrifying reality of the Reasi bus attack. The aftermath was a stark reminder of the cost of violence, a sobering testament to the enduring impact of such devastating events. The world was left to ask, how can we prevent such atrocities in the future, and what will it take to ensure peace and security for all? In the face of such a tragedy, the question that looms large is, what happens next? In the aftermath of the attack, reactions have poured in from all quarters. Locally, the Indian government has been swift to respond. Security measures have been ramped up in sensitive areas, while investigations are ongoing to bring the perpetrators to justice. The message has been clear: such acts of violence will not be tolerated. But it's not just within India where ripples of this event are being felt. The international community has been vocal in their condemnation of the attack. There's been a widespread call for unity against such acts of terror and a plea for justice for the victims. Yet the elephant in the room remains: Pakistan. As the alleged home base of the TRF, there's been speculation on what actions, if any, will be taken against it. Some suggest diplomatic pressure, others advocate for more drastic measures. The international community, while united in the face of terror, remains divided on the best course of action. This division could potentially create a stalemate, where calls for justice are drowned out by the cacophony of differing opinions. And while the world debates, the victims and their families continue to wait for justice. The situation is fluid, and the world watches with bated breath as to how this will unfold. Will there be a decisive action, or will it be lost in the labyrinth of international diplomacy? Only time will tell. As we stand on the precipice of escalating international tensions, the future remains uncertain. The Reasi bus attack, a stark reminder of the fragility of peace. We've traveled through the chilling events of the attack, the escalating tensions, and the global outcry that followed. This assault, attributed to the TRF, an offshoot of Lashkar-e-Taiba, not only shakes the core of regional stability but also sends a grim message to the international community. The looming threats against tourists and promises of further violence underscore the urgent need for decisive action. As we grapple with the aftermath, one question remains: how will the world respond to such acts of terror? Thank you for watching Shadows of Conflict, the Reasi attack and its aftermath. We appreciate your time and interest in understanding these complex issues that affect us all globally. If you found this video insightful, please consider subscribing for more content like this. We look forward to bringing you more detailed analyses in our upcoming videos. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.